Hello and happy Friday. Galderma, the company best known for the neurotoxin Dysport or some of the fillers in that Restylane line, recently reviewed a survey of over 4,300 clients across the entire world about menopause and how it affects people's skin. And specifically, what they found was that over 50% of the participants did not understand how menopause was going to negatively affect their skin. But the actual other parts of this information are so dense, I have to read some of this. So again, 4,300 clients, Europe, United States, Asia, all based in somewhere between 45 and 65-year-old women. And what they found was that over 50% of them felt like they should have known more. And in fact, even when they're starting to see changes in their 40s, which was the average, they still felt like they would have, like over 30% of them said, I wish I would have known what was going on in my 30s that I could have protected myself. So what did the actual study show? Well, that was that the most common skin changes were lines and wrinkles, loss of firmness, increased dryness, and duller skin in a very high percent of patients. Now, what's going on? Well, of course, when we lose estrogen or when women lose estrogen, they're going to have a significant drop, and over 30% of their collagen formation happens in the first 5 years when they become postmenopausal. And there's additional changes in the hyaluronic acid, the dryness, and the itchiness of the skin as well. So there's significant changes other than just collagen formation. So we know that those changes are showing, but there's a significant impact on that for patients. What they also then found was that a 6 out of 10 intensity level thought, how is this important to their physical appearance? And in fact, over 60% felt like they were less attractive, 57% thought they were anxious or more anxious, 55% thought they were less confident, and then 46% literally wanted to socialize less because of these changes. So high significance to these events as well. So why is this critical? Well, 85% of the aesthetic market is made up by women. So again, all the women are going to be going through this kind of consideration. So we need to be able to get this information out. And what else could you do about this? Well, again, now the study did look at this as well. So 49% of the patients used aesthetics as treatment for menopause-related skin changes, as opposed to really just prevention alone. So they are actually seeing the changes. A lot of people are acting upon it. And then when they were actually looking at what they would do about that, 40% would consider an anti-wrinkle treatment, 41% would do an HA filler treatment, and 39% would do a hyaluronic quality or HA quality skin treatment, and another 30% would do biostimulators. So really some very significant changes without it. So again, menopause is a real thing to the skin. It does cause loss of collagen, it does lose hyaluronic acid. We have a greater transepidermal water loss. So again, it's a really significant problem, but this study is only starting to show light or shed light on how important this is to most women.